Hey everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. Have you ever shared a little inside joke with someone you really care about? Well, today we're going to hear a really special story from a long, long time ago in India. It's all about a wonderful queen, a magnificent lord, and a playful joke that teaches us just how powerful our feelings and our words can be. So let's dive right in.
Okay, so picture this. Our story is happening in a magical kingdom called Dwarka. And inside this kingdom is a palace that's just sparkling with jewels. Can you imagine it? The air is filled with the sweet smell of flowers, and you can hear the happy buzzing of bees all around. It's a calm, beautiful evening, the perfect setting for our story to unfold.
And right here in this palace, we meet our two main characters. First, there's the kind and absolutely lovely Queen Rukmini, and with her is the amazing Lord Krishna. They're just spending a quiet evening together. But what's about to happen? Well, it's going to show us exactly how deep and true their love for each other really is.
So you can see right away how much Queen Rukmini loves Krishna. She's not just sitting there, she is lovingly, gently fanning him with this incredible fan that has jewels woven into it. And listen, can you imagine the soft little tinkle her ankle bells make with every small movement? Everything she's doing, from the way she sits beside him to the flower she's placed in the room, it all says, "You are my entire world." You can just feel the love.
Okay, before we go any further, it's time for our first magic word from the ancient Sanskrit language. Are you ready? The word is lilaya. Let's try it together. Li-la-ya. Perfect. Lilaya means as his play. The story tells us that everything Lord Krishna does, even gigantic things like creating whole universes, is all part of his joyful, happy, divine play. It's like everything is a wonderful game for him. Isn't that a beautiful way to think about things?
So Krishna is looking at his wonderful queen, and he sees how much she loves him, and he gets this little twinkle in his eye. He decides he wants to start a little game, a playful joke. It's a gentle tease, really, because what he really wants is to hear what wonderful things she'll say back to him. Let's see what kind of joke he comes up with.
Krishna leans over to her and says something just totally unexpected. He asks, "My dear princess, why on earth did you choose me? There were so many powerful, wealthy kings who wanted to marry you. Me? I'm not really a king. To be honest, I'm kind of scared of other kings. I don't own much stuff, and rich people, well, they aren't my biggest fans. We're not a good match at all." Can you believe he's saying that? He's pretending to be the complete opposite of who he truly is.
Now, you and I know he's just being silly, right? But Queen Rukmini's love for him was so deep, so serious, that she didn't hear a joke at all. In all her time with him, he had never, ever said a single thing that wasn't kind and loving. So these words, they went straight into her heart and felt very, very real.
Oh, her heart just filled with this terrible ache. Tears started silently rolling down her cheeks. Her hand began to tremble, and that beautiful fan she was holding, it just dropped to the floor. And then she was so overwhelmed with sadness, she actually fainted, falling so softly, the story says, like a beautiful flower stem caught in the wind. That's how powerful her love was. His playful joke felt like the absolute truth.
The second Krishna saw her fall, the game was over. Instantly. He's full of love and compassion, and he immediately jumped up to help her. The story says he even grew 4 arms so he could gently lift her up, hold her close, and wipe the tears from her face all at the same time. He held her and whispered to her, telling her everything was okay, that he was just teasing. But once Rukmini understood that it was just a joke, oh, you have to hear her reply. It's brilliant. For every single silly thing Krishna said, she had the perfect, powerful answer. He said, "I'm afraid of kings." She says, "No way. You drove them all away just with the sound of your bowstring." He said, "I don't have any possessions." She declares, "You are the greatest treasure in all the worlds." He said, "We're an unequal match." She said, "You're right. You're the master of everything, and I chose you." She completely turned his joke on its head.
And this is my favorite part. She finishes with this incredible question. What she's saying is that knowing him, really knowing his goodness and greatness, is like smelling the most beautiful, magical flower in the entire universe.
And once you've smelled that, how could you ever want to smell anything else? It's just such an amazing way to talk about love and devotion. So, the joke that started out with so many tears, it ends with so much understanding and wisdom. And their love is even stronger than before. The game is over, but Krishna is about to tell her the real reason he started it in the first place.
And here it is, the big reveal. Krishna admits the whole thing was a loving trick. He tells her, "I only said all that because I just wanted to hear you talk. I love your words, and I wanted to see your beautiful face get all passionate, to see that little spark in your eyes when you defend our love." So you see, the whole joke was actually a compliment. He just wanted to see and hear how much she loved him.
And that brings us to our second magic word for today. That special kind of playful, loving joke has a name in Sanskrit. It's called parihasa. Let's try it. Pa-ri-ha-sa. It means jesting words, the kind of teasing you only do with people you really love and trust. So Krishna's Leela, his divine play, included this little bit of parihasa, just to make their love shine even brighter.
So what can we take with us from this incredible story? Well, first, we learned that words have superpowers. You can use them to express love in the most amazing ways, just like Rukmini did. We also learned that being playful, sharing a little parihasa, is a really special part of love and friendship. And of course, true love is all about understanding the heart of the other person. But I think the biggest lesson is that the best stories are the ones that are filled with big, real feelings, from love and sadness to laughter and joy. This story of Krishna and Rukmini has been told for thousands of years because it's so full of love and wisdom. It shows us that stories are amazing. They can teach us things, they can make us feel things, and they can bring us all closer together. So that leaves me with one final question for you. What beautiful story, filled with your feelings and your ideas, are you going to tell today? Thanks for joining us.